Good morning. Happy Thursday, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. I wanted to come to you this morning and say, firstly, good morning to all of you. I know some of you may be working, some of you may be doing different things, but just wanted to say great morning to some of you guys. So I'm just going to wait for just a few moments to, I see a couple of different people begin to log in. Because I wanted to definitely bring you guys something that I haven't shared with you in probably a number of weeks, but I wanted to bring it to some of you. So please, if you can, just hit the share button because I want to just give you guys a little bit of information because I've had a few people ask me, many things about the product that we have in this season, and so I just want to give you guys some information this morning. So this is not a Facebook Live regarding anything that has to do with anything spiritual, anything of that nature. It has something to do with pretty much a health product, and I really believe that it is a cutting edge product. You've probably heard, if you have not heard, I have a brand new product that is out on the market called Immunity Super Shot. It looks like this, and the packaging that it comes with, let me start by saying it looks like this, the packaging. It is Immunity Super Shot. Right there you can see it. The company is called Royal Health. It is comprised of the founder, myself, Chris Johnson, and this is what the box looks like. It looks the same kind of way that you would go into any grocery store, any kind of store, and get something like into a 5-Hour Energy. Same kind of thing. Once the box folds down into a particular thing, the bottles would stand right up in the carton, just like you would see a 5-Hour Energy drink or some of the other products out there that may be something very similar. So they come in 12-ounce bottles. As you can see, you get a tray, which is a 12-count tray, which is 12 in the box, which I took one out just for you guys for your viewing and displaying for this video. And so let me give you guys a little bit of background. What's going on, Dewana? How are you doing, my sister? Praying that all of you are doing well. So if you guys would just do me a huge favor, just post and just share this because I want people to see and to be able to know about this product. And so if you guys would, I would be tremendously just highly thankful and grateful that if you would share this broadcast because today I want to share with you about this product. So before I get into the product, let me give you guys a little bit of information how this product came into formulation. Firstly, of course, it came, probably about 3.5, 4 years ago from literally a dream. This is a dream that I believe that the Lord gave me, and so now I know for a fact that He gave it to me. But one of the things that we have a dream like that, you think about it, and the first part of the dream was just simply Royal Health, royalty, and royal. That's what was in my dream, and so now, 3.5 years later, COVID, quarantine, and then in the midst of that, God beginning to bring the right people into place and space to make this a reality. When God gave me this dream, I had it sitting in my mind like many people do. So this is the kingdom part that I do want to begin to add to this video, because like myself and many of you have many ideas, many creative things that you want to try and accomplish, but oftentimes one of the things that sidetracks us or slows us down is the very belief that you're trying to figure out how am I going to make this work, how I'm going to make this identifiable, how am I going to make this brandable for people, and how am I going to begin to gain the funds to make this brandable. So like many of you, this is why my dream stood in the back of my mind, because I didn't even do the things that would begin to be necessary, which is first, of course, the Bible says write the vision down and make it plain. But one of the first things I came to recognize is that I needed to have this on paper, so when somebody I would share my dream with, I would be able to go from the beginning stages and begin to talk about what my plan was, what my idea was, what it came about, what does it look like. So, long story short, now enter now the last 6 months or 5.5, 6 months, and then working in the work world, working a normal job, and then all of a sudden the pandemic hits, COVID hits, my job particularly closed down. And so in the midst of that, I had time that when my job had to physically shut down from the state of New Jersey. And then how this came about was that now the Holy Spirit began to speak to me and said, pull the dream back up, begin to revisit it. And so here's what happened. I pulled it back up, and then God just seemingly just began to put the right people in place. And then I began to remember that I had a friend that was a manufacturer and a chemist that I knew for years. I completely forgot about that he actually I used to get supplements from him. I used to get protein shakes from him. His name is Ernie Corbone. And I just happened to remember. And one day, before I even got to Ernie, there was a young lady that was out of Atlanta, Georgia. And you guys probably know her. Her name is Prophetess Haley Edmond. And we had become friends. And she had been following our ministry. And one of the great things about it is I shared my dream with her. I shared my dream, and she bore so much witness to it. She was like, I believe that this is a God idea. I think the time is now to do it. And then the first thing with anybody's dream is like, okay, but when I talk to, before I mentioned to you guys Ernie, I was like, well, something like this, I shared it with Ernie, and but like giving you the pieces of it before I got to Ernie, when I shared it with Prophetess Haley, she was like, I think God is on this. And so and I said, well, listen, I had a dream about my friend, coming back up. And she said, well, let's reach out to him and let's talk to him about what's going on in your mind. So long story short, so then I get to share with Prophetess Haley. We make a conference call with Ernie, my friend, that I just happened to what was so funny about this, guys, is that I had a dream 2 nights before Ernie was thinking about me in New Jersey, where he lives in the North Points of New Jersey, down by the shore. And I live in the southern part of New Jersey, so which is about an hour and a half away. But what was so funny about this is that I had a dream about him 2 nights before. And then he said that he had been thinking of me as I was talking about I had a dream of this man. So what was so crazy was that all the things are lining up. And then when I got to Prophetess Haley, we began to now have a conference call. And then we had a conference call. I shared with Ernie my stand of what I wanted to do with having a health company. And originally, I wanted to just do proteins and things of that nature. I wanted to do protein supplements. And he was like, well, the protein business is so saturated because I'm a health guy. Not just I fast a lot, but I like to stay in health. And so I always drink protein supplements when I'm going to go out riding my bike or exercising or jogging. And I like to take protein shakes. And so I was thinking, hey, listen, why not come up with a health company that has proteins and all these kinds of shakes and stuff like that. And he was like, the market's oversaturated. He said, how about something else? He said, because right now with everything's he said, people need their immunity boosted. And so then we began to talk on the phone, myself, Prophetess Haley, and Ernie. And next thing you know, Ernie begins to give us this master plan about how the name that was given to me in the dream, Royal Health, can translate to be the predominant name of the company. And then if you work with and get something for your immunity, then this would be something that would be long lasting. That's not something saturated in the market, such as a protein supplement or protein shake, protein powder, but that would do something for people in general to boost their immune system. Because what's happening right now, everybody needs to be concerned about their immune system, because to fight off viruses and invaders right now, everybody has to have a strong immune system. You got to have the right vitamin C, the right vitamin D, and the zinc that will begin to help support to boost your immune system. Enter now where now Prophetess Haley, as she now is a friend of mine, she's heard my dream, and then now we reach to earning. Then the formulation begins to happen. Prophetess Haley is so brought into what God spoke about royal health and the dream. She said, I got to be a part of this. And it was God. And then that's how Prophetess Haley then becomes my partner in Immunity Super Shot and Royal Health. And then the dream begins to come alive and take shoes. From 4 years stuck in my mind to now the moving parts begin to come together, putting the right people in place. Prophetess Haley. And then meeting my friend that I hadn't seen literally probably in 10 years. And then all of a sudden now he begins to talk about various big companies and big manufacturers he's working with, and even some of the major doctors that you would see on the TV programs on channel 3, 6, and 10 in certain areas that he works and formulated various products for. And then we began to come up with this, and then this is how, guys, Immunity Super Shot was born. So rather than give you guys just the whole kind of like almost infomercial about Immunity Super Shot, today I wanted to give you guys a little bit of the background of how this product came to formulation from dream form to manifestation. And now 5 months later, many dollars invested into it. Here we are with Immunity Super Shot. We have come up with something really phenomenal that I believe that could be and will be a global product, that I believe that it really will, in a 2-ounce little bottle, it will strengthen people's immune system. Now, here's why I definitely should have been doing more videos in previous days, guys, but here the time is now. Because of just busy and doing things, but here we are. And so now I'm going to be better with giving you more information and more dynamics in these videos, because I really believe, like many of you definitely need to kind of be able to be in the know about this cutting edge product, that you probably would see something very similar likened to a 5-hour energy bottle when you go into your local grocery store, or you go into your local health food store like a GNC or a Vitamin Shop. It is in a little 2-ounce bottle, just like you see. And here's the thing, pretty much, guys, most of the things that is happening with this Immunity Super Shot is that when people taste it and try it, I have many people that's in our local area, I've had people within our church, they've tried it, and here's what pretty much universally 95% of the times what they say. They say that what's surprising to them is that there's no aftertaste. Most of the time in some of the other products on the market, you taste this weird aftertaste and it maybe makes you get that kind of like ugh kind of feeling. But what happens is the mastermind, Ernie Carbone, who is my friend and the manufacturer of our product, he actually began to, after many different test runs, he came up with, when he began to formulate the product, he went through many different batches before he came up with the taste, why he called it, and why we came and formulated and said, listen, grape is a common flavor that people like. But after many different formulations, he began to work out the masterful blend where there's no aftertaste for it. There's no aftertaste. And many of the people who taste it, in the first opening and cracking up the bottle, it's like you drink it and you're like, oh my gosh, this has no aftertaste. And so the first thing is that if we're gonna talk about strengthening your immune system from a little 2-ounce bottle of something, one of the great things that for us is that it's got to be something that's going to be appealing to your taste buds and your taste in general, because I could tell you all the ingredients in it all day long, and if you taste it and you're like, oh my God, really, they're spewing out of your mouth, and you say this thing sucks. I mean, we defeated the purpose in bringing a new product to the market in this present day we are in right now with everything that's going on. So the great thing is that I believe that this is a cutting edge formulation of the taste by itself, because I believe that when you open this bottle up and taste it, you really don't feel any aftertaste. You don't even sense any aftertaste. You don't taste any real aftertaste. You just taste it and you're like, oh my gosh, that's why it's called Smooth Grape. So I'm giving you guys just a little bit of the different way rather than just like kind of like a selling mode, a selling platform. I wanted you guys to give you a little bit of the background about how the Immunity Super Shot was birthed, a little bit about how Royal Health came into being, how the dynamics of it, and then from there, this is how we got to this. So guys, I want you to understand a little bit what's in the product. What's in the product is you've got vitamin C, 1,000 milligrams, which is a great dose. That's more than your normal dose. That is, most people you realistically need anywhere less than 500 and under of milligrams a day, and even that gives you way more than 100%. But this gives you 1,000 milligrams, which is a high dose, which would really be able to help strengthen and support your immune system by vitamin C, 1,000 milligrams, zinc, you've got 10 milligrams, and then you've got tyrosine in it, which basically gives you guys the exact opposite, which is going to help support your focus and clarity. If you have a long day and you need to tackle the day, this will actually be able to help you get strengthened and help you get focused and realigned to be able to go and start your day and begin to go and say, my gosh, I got razor sharpness. I can begin to home into when I may be scattered around because I got 20 things to do. The tyrosine does the exact opposite with helping support your clarity and focus capacity. The exact same thing that what melatonin does to help you go to sleep. It's kind of like the reverse. Tyrosine actually helps you get focused and supports that. And so this is why the formulation, I believe, is really working, and it's a cutting edge formula. I know many of you don't really know of it. This is pretty much probably the first time some of you may have even heard of it. Some of you maybe had never heard of it before. Today may be your first day of really seeing and understanding what Immunity Super Shot is. So because of that, I wanted to present it to you today. I wanted to give you a little bit of the formulation about how we came to being of the company. My partners in the company, you know, Haley Edmond and Ernie Carbone, and as the manufacturer, and Haley Edmond as you know, one of the partners of the company. And so Royal Health, I believe you're going to keep hearing more and more about it, because I believe, because it's a God-breathed idea and dream, that I believe that is going to be more cutting-edge products. It's not just, but this happens to be our first flagship product. But the flagship product, I believe, is going to do something for many people to help strengthen your immune system. It's going to help strengthen your immune system. It's going to be a great support in doing exactly what it says, helping you build up resistance to the invaders and viruses that is out here in present day. Everybody needs a strengthened immune system, and Immunity Super Shot was born. You get all these ingredients in one little bottle. So many benefits in one little shot. 2 ounces. And you get all these ingredients in it. So if you see right there in the comments, I already got the website address. Go to the website. Go get your 12 count tray. So you're going to ask me if I see any comments. I see if anybody's writing any comments. It seems like, you know, many people. I don't see a lot of the comments going on. So with that being said, if you have any comments, if you have anything that you're interested in, if you have anything that that you are questioning about, that you want to know about, I just challenge you right now to just, as you see on the side of the screen, Immunity Super Shot is exactly the website. Go visit it. Order your 12 count tray. We don't sell single bottles right now. We only sell single bottles like if you see us out live doing a show, or we're somewhere at a church service or church event. We do single bottles, but normally you buy it in 12 count trays or a master case, which is 4 of these 12 count trays, which is a master case, so which is 48. So that's for people that want to bring it to your business. So if you're a salon, this is great to keep in your salons. If you're a salon owner, if you're a barbershop owner, if you have a business where you sell clothes products, this is great to keep in there when people walk in the door, and you can sell that, and we have wholesale prices. So wholesale pricing we do have. So if you guys have a business, you have a walk-in business or an online business, but particularly this is great for walk-in businesses. You know, if you can have it at the door, people can come in, and there's wholesale pricing that we have available. You can message me, reach out to me after this live is over, which is going to be over in a few minutes. You can reach out to me. I will give you the dynamics of how you can log on to our website yourself, and then you can put in a little code, and then you can begin to get your wholesale pricing on what it is. Or I can even also communicate with you about what wholesale pricing look like. If you're a salon, you have a salon, you have a barbershop, you have a business where you have walk-in clients, this will be an amazing product to have there for that. So this is Immunity Super Shot, and so I'm grateful for you guys. Somebody's saying, I didn't know that. Oh yeah, thank you, woman of God. This is Immunity Super Shot, so get yours now, because I'm telling you, I believe that this is going to be something that is going to be amazing on the market. This is like the first only 3 months of this being released, and so we are excited to have this product. It is going to be really, I believe, cutting edge. We really have some test markets out there. We really even have the possibility of major buyers interested in this product in various chains that you guys all know and go to on a regular. So Immunity Super Shot is where it's at. It is cutting edge. I wanted to bring it to you guys. Please go to the website, immunitysupershot.com, order yours. Or if you're interested to get this for your business for wholesale, reach out to me. I would love to talk to you about it. So I am Chris Johnson. Our company is called Royal Health LLP, and you are listening to the awesome new product, Immunity Super Shot, that helps strengthen and support your immune system, so you will be able to be completely have a strengthened immune system for this day that we're in, with everything that's going on with viruses, colds, and yes, COVID-19, because with everything that's going on, you need your immune system strengthened to fight off, so you don't have to deal with and experience any of the dynamics of your of anything infiltrating your immune system, because it's strong and it's up to par and it's strengthened. So we've come up with a formula to help you do that. Immunity Super Shot supports all those, strengthen your immune system, and it's got a small dose of caffeine that will just happily, and it's not even a large dose, it's a really small minimal dose that just gives you a natural feeling of energy throughout the course of your day. So thank you for tuning in, for listening to this informational platform for Immunity Super Shot, Royal Health Products LLP. All right, you have a phenomenal Thursday. Anybody interested in this product, or if you want to share this video, please do it. We entertain all questions. I'm excited to bring you this product. We're excited to bring you this product. Myself, Haley Edmond, Ernie Carbone, who is our master formulator of the product, and so that's where it's at. So thank you guys. I'm excited. Any questions, reach out to me by messenger, and I'll be more than excited to answer any of the questions for you. Okay? You guys have an amazing Thursday. Be blessed. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.